Well, it takes a lot of people, a lot of hardware to bring you the results of today's election, as we prepare to do that through the evening. Roger Sharp now takes us behind the scenes for a look at what it takes to bring you what you see at home, we hope.
In the hours to come, you'll be seeing a lot of this on Channel 7. It is the National ABC News Election Center here on the west side of Manhattan. Preparations for the news world's biggest night have been underway for many days. For rehearsals, attractive young faces filled the anchor seats to be occupied tonight by Frank Reynolds and Ted Koppel. Barbara Walters does practice interviews from her studio perch. We're as ready as we'll ever be, says executive producer Jeff Gralnick, whose army of hundreds is watched over in the control room by the network's other Buddha bosses.
Putting election night on the air is much like making a fine watch. Just as an accurate and reliable timepiece requires precision inner working, so it is that on election night for television, the real guts of the operation is behind the cosmetic stage set.
Being first with definitive information is the name of the game for the TV media tonight, and ABC counts heavily on voter samples from all over the country. Now, besides the exit polling of thousands of voters, which began early this morning and gives the first real sense and feel of the electorate's state of mind today, key precincts in every state are manned by people from the League of Women Voters, who phone in first real results to this computer center in Raritan, New Jersey. The data from these pre-selected polling places gives the first sign of how a particular state is voting. The country broken into 3 areas, each region with a decision desk to call or project apparent winners. The final projection comes from the main decision desk, where Election Chief John Thompson and his team monitor the key precinct readouts.
Well, Reagan's ahead, but it isn't enough.
Thompson, like a good watchmaker, is a 20-year pro and has the best record in the business for projecting how such a big night is to go.
This will be a very key area to watch throughout the election evening, as individual states are actually projected by the ABC News decision desk. The colors on this map will reflect the expected winner. Blue for Mr. Carter, red for Reagan, orange will be Anderson states, if any.
Just down the street in the Channel 7 studio, starting at 7, Eyewitness News will be on the air at 7 minutes before the hour and half hour, with complete coverage of returns and analysis of the vote in the critical tri-state area. Even though we've all done it before, it takes a lot of hours of preparation and practice to make sure everything goes right.
No one, of course, knows for sure how long all of us will be working tonight. In 1968, the call for president didn't come until after 8 o'clock in the morning. So chances are it will be a long night, and many of us will be looking a little bleary-eyed by the time dawn arrives. Except, of course, for Roger Grimsby. He's used to the late hours. From the Eyewitness Control Room, Roger Sharp, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.